Anybody else catch this very fascinating looking storm that appeared in Texas the other night that attracted some people to take out their cameras and start recording what the heck is going on in the skies? Because do you guys see that? People were saying that this thing looks like a massive bell, y'all. Do y'all agree? It looks like a massive bell out of the sky, cloaked in the clouds. Are you guys familiar with Vimanas? Vimana is a Sanskrit word. It literally translates to space vessel, and they're basically, think of a celestial tower, UFO, and anti-spacecraft all in one. This right here would be considered Vimana, and Vimana is described as a floating palace, a flying chariot, a craft used by gods, kings, and heroes, extraterrestrials. These things are capable of flying in the sky, between cities, and even in between worlds. And when I see it, I'm thinking of the Tower of Babel, y'all. And what is the Tower of Babel? Well, it is a massive structure that was built in order to reach the heavens. Exactly what these things do. So, what if these things are actual Vimanas waiting to be activated? And now with the planet charging up, with the plasma coming onto the planet right now, these things are getting ready to be activated. Now, the most fascinatingly synchronistic thing, I hope I said that right, is that people are seeing a bell in the sky, and people are also hearing ringing in their ears. They feel like their bell is being rung. See, this right here validates everything that I've been telling y'all about bells. Remember that bell video that I dropped on y'all last year? It went super viral in a couple of days, and then TikTok removed it. Well, bells are not just noisemakers, y'all. Bells are actual ancient spiritual technology that is used to cleanse the planet. Look at that. It looks like a whole bunch of things, right? It looks like the cat in the hat from Dr. Seuss. It looks like the hat from Harry Potter. It looks like a lighthouse. It looks like a bell. And this looks like a whole entity wrapped around it, y'all. Why do you think they destroyed or buried every bell that we, the indigenous people, have created on the planet? Because we were using these things as spiritual technology to cleanse the planet. Now, it's back in the metaphysical, and there's nothing they can do about it. This is literally freedom rising. You get it? Let freedom ring. This is freedom rising, which is the Capitol building. Get it? It looks like a cap. Cap it off. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. This is what they mean by stop the cap, because they want the cap to stop. Because the cap is actually the bell that's cleansing off the parasites. So the Egyptian revered Bastet or Bas, which is the cat, as the goddess of fertility, protection, and home. And Earth is our home, so Earth would be considered the cat, right? And what do we know about cats? And black cats in particular were seen as protectors of evil spirits. This is why they always keep a bell around their neck, because they can see the unseen forces, unseen entities, and ward them off. And then the infinite black hole, what makes it possible for all life to exist on this realm? We call it the cat for slang. In medieval Europe, black cats were linked to witches and were seen as familiars and were used as guides to help them see in between dimensions. Think of movies like Constantine or Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Salem. And what I also notice is the hat, y'all. It's the witch's hat. It's the witch's hat, y'all. And it looks like a face, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, y'all. It's the witch wearing the hat. Oh my God, literally the cat in the hat. They removed the bells from our ceremonies. They destroyed them. They buried them because the parasites wanted to buy more time, y'all. But you can't stop what's coming. Like, you may have done it in the physical, but the metaphysical, the spiritual world exists, and it's showing y'all here right now. The shift is here. It's hitting them hard, y'all. I know we feel it, but we look at that. It's a whole face, y'all. Let's continue to get it. Peace in. Did anybody else?
Okay, all right. I got nothing but respect for this brother. You know, I peep the work that he's trying to do, or that he's doing across the internet, you know, trying to bring awareness. But let me just say this to this brother and everyone else. They not, these crafts that you see in the sky that I've been telling y'all for the longest, that's in these clouds, that's accompanied with these storms. These ships are not charging up. They already charged up. They're not using nothing else to charge up. They already charged up. This was a test, my people. The technology that our brothers and sisters possess, it's unfathomable to these people on this planet and to the species that are here. It's not that these ships are charging up. These ships are cloaked. And they know that extra light is coming into the planet, and they don't care if you see them or not, because they're waiting for the perfect alignment. However, this extra light is coming into the planet, and people are starting to see because the crypto is being broken down off of your eyes, and your cameras have a built-in infrared lens that's picking it up. And also, the thing with the cats, you never heard a lion hiss like a cat. You never hear a lion hiss like your house cat. The house cat hiss because it's spliced with a snake, and if you look at his eyes, it turns into a slit. We shouldn't have these type of animals inside of our homes, just so that you understand and overstand that. Now, back to this right here. These clouds are not what you think they are. These are ships that are moving through your skies, and they are observing. Earth, this is a whole entire test. They are looking at a species that has been genetically modified and created, which is fascinating too. From a scientific point of view, it is fascinating to watch how they created a group of species, as well as creating an environment, a world for the group of species. You live in a forest. Look at your city that you are in. It's a forest. If the asphalt is not repaired all the time, what happens? It cracks open and you see the dirt in the ground. If your house, if you don't cut the grass from around your homes and cut the grass in the streets, what happens? It grows and it eats your home. You live in a forest. The asphalt, your house, everything is made out of sand. So this is why it's so hot when it rains and things are cracking and getting so soft. I've been telling y'all this for the longest. It's your sky is not what, and more importantly right now, your sky has changed dramatically. You don't have a blue and a black sky. You're not a slave. You're not even, this is not your home. Earth is not your home. This is one of many of our homes. We come from the stars. This is one of many of our homes. Now, I want to say this. Everybody is going to start to come out and talk about this in some sort of fashion. Genetics, the sun, and children. Children, genetics, and the sun. Everybody is going to come out and speak about this. Your skies are active and it's crowded. And the old talk, the regurgitating of the old talk. Are we from America? Are we African Americans? Are we from Africa? Are we from Christopher Columbus? All that old talk, Jesus, God, Yahshua, all that shit is going out the window. All of it is being debunked right now. All of it. And people that are still holding on to it, it's like holding on, it's like a python gripping a chainsaw. An active chainsaw. You are holding on to a chainsaw, gripping it extra tight, hoping that it'll stop, the blades will stop spinning, because you don't want to be wrong about the approach that you took towards life and how you coached and looked down on other people that didn't achieve the worldly success that you have achieved. See, all this shit is coming, and you're going to be accountable for that. You're going to be accountable for misleading, misguiding, and misrepresenting yourself. For all you people that are talking to the galactic family, all you people that are talking to spiritual beings and they done gave you some message, you're going to be accountable for that shit. You playing around with fucking radiation. Fuck fire, you playing around with radiation. You playing around with truth. And you are supposed to speak truth from your tongue and walk in truth. You're supposed to vibrate nothing but truth. And the moment that you deviate from that, it causes a problem for you and in our species. You only got to get one of us to talk. That's what you don't get. This is why they speak about Adam and Eve in the garden and how Eve was speaking to the serpent. You only had to get one of us to talk in order for us to fall. And now, because the radiation levels have increased, gamma radiation, ultraviolet light, Cosmic particles have increased on this planet, which is breaking down the crypto over your eyes, hitting the front part of your brain, the right hemisphere of your brain, and allowing your frontal lobe to heal. And you are coming online with memory and self-awareness. You and the complex cell is being put in a box for the deceit that you have been doing, and you putting your own self there because you refuse to let go that chain. You refuse to let go that indoctrination. You refuse to let go that ideology because you don't want to actually truly know. You just want to believe. And because you believe, and with full of fear, you are afraid to turn against the very God and devil who wrote that book that you believe in, who not only wrote the book, but orchestrated this system. See, God and devil, the God and devil in the Bible, in the Quran, and all these books, he the same motherfucker. You don't even get it. You don't even get it. He's the same individual. But I value, I appreciate you. Do what you want to do. But I know y'all want to come out the woodworks right now. I know y'all want to come out. Y'all pulling up, looking at the radiation levels. You're looking at how the complex cell is scrambling. They're scrambling with their head like a chicken with their heads cut off. Hoping that Kala Ma'at Amin Ra is not speaking universal truth. Hoping that the Dark Ages, what I told you, the last one lasted for 500 years. This one is going to last for over 1,000 years. You hope I'm telling a lie. You hope with every inch of you that I am telling a lie about what's going on and what's transpiring. You are hoping. You hope that two homes are not being set up on this planet. One for the moon people and one for the sun people. You keep on hoping and wishing and pray to your God, just like you had us beg to Jesus and Allah to come. You had us pray for a better life in the next one while you live comfortably in this one right here. Shame on you. The joke is shame on my people, and the embarrassment is on my people, but the joke is on the complex cell. Abundance and gratitude.